Okay, now we're going to try the multiplayer Assassin's Creed 3. It's PlayStation Plus, Europe. The multiplayer of AC3. Now, I think AC3, Assassin's Creed multiplayer is a huge part of the game. And I think AC3 has the worst out of all of them. Assassin's Creed Revelations has the second best, and I personally think the first one, the Brotherhood, was the one to have the first multiplayer, and I think that's the best, because here's the thing, they went the Call of Duty route on the second one, essentially, on Revelations multiplayer, because I really like games like kind of like Halo 3, Halo 2, and then Halo 4 ruined it, and then, you know, Call of Duty 3 and 2, and to some extent 4 maybe, you know, where it's just you and the gun, and then there's guns around the map. It kind of like Halo 3. Halo 3, you know, I don't like this perk stuff. Personally, Halo 3 multiplayer I really like, and still really like to this day, because, you know, it's you start off with the gun, no perks, and then you find the weapons on the map, and then you find the shields, and you find the abilities. You know, you don't start with anything, and I really like that. And then Brotherhood obviously had perks, the multiplayer to start with, but but then Assassin's Creed Revelations just added stuff to interrupt just the core gameplay. And then I think Brotherhood is the best because it doesn't have as much stuff. It's, you know, Revelations added stuff to make it easier, and then Brotherhood, and then the third one did, and, you know, I still go back to this day and play Brotherhood multiplayer because I think it's amazing still, and I love it. Quite difficult, but yeah, I love it. I love it. The multiplayer for Brotherhood, it's amazing, and I think they just screwed it up. Because they just kept adding stuff, like they add more perks, stuff to like whispers. When you get too near to your opponent, the heart starts beating or something, or there's a whistle, and I'm like, oh come on! I just want to be good.
Game. First of all, we need to finalize your player.
First of all, I have a British accent. I don't know. All right. And then they added, like, there was customization bollocks that I hate, and then they added, microtransactions, and I'm just like, just freaking leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it how it is. Make it better, make better balancing, make better matchmaking. Put more maps, more game modes. Don't put more perks, not more microtransactions. Ugh. I know how to play it. I think. Then they added this.
Perfect. You are now registered.
Oh, fine. Loading the map, and this is a multiplayer. You have to do this tutorial nonsense to start with, and I'm like, yay! Even though I played. Shouldn't there be like a thing? I played the other Assassin's Creed multiplayer. Can I just skip this, please? Like, no, you can't. Great. Now, like I said, I had this for the Wii U, and no one played it. God damn it. I spent about 5 hours one night trying to get multiplayer, and I couldn't get one. And I hate that, because the Wii U is the best version, in my opinion, because it's got that. I was playing multiplayer on the gamepad. That's awesome. Yeah. Wii U. Where is the love for Wii U? This is PlayStation Plus, no talk of Wii U. But, this is Sony. This is PS3. Alright. But this is the introductory.
In this first tutorial session, you will learn the assassination basics.
They just screwed it up, I think. Now, as you see,
then you
multiplayer is different.
Hiding and surprising your pursuers to stun them.
And this is what, they basically took the Revelations multiplayer and ported it over. They didn't take, this is not AC3 multiplayer, this is Assassin's Creed Revelations multiplayer. Because as you can tell, the camera's really far out. and the gameplay is from Revelations, and the free running is from Revelations. It's very weird. As you can see, the free running is from Revelations. It's pretty weird. And the graphics are from Revelations. And it's very weird. It's very weird. I don't know what they did. But this is not really Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer. Now, obviously you get people, when you play the multiplayer, people run around like crazy, which is fun. Personally, it's pretty mad.
Well done. You have killed your first target.
Chaosy.
Kills is the easiest way to
It would be
boost your
cool.
score
There's a
and
maximum of
beat
8
other
players.
But
How cool would it be if there was like 16 players? That'd be mayhem. That'd be pretty mayhem and awesome. There are a few game modes that are really cool.
You have been assigned a new target. Search the crowd, approach silently, and make your kill.
And you see the style of the map is weird because it's there's actually a story in the multiplayer, which I don't know what that is because I never really looked at it. Basically, the story is you're training at Asturgo Industries to become an assassin for the Templars, and that's the multiplayer. That's the context. Why do we need the context for multiplayer? I don't know, but there it is.
But be careful. Your target can see you or may move behind you.
Now there are different. So you can use the gun.
And got a discrete bonus.
You shoot someone from far away. It only gives you 100 points. The more sneaky you are, the more points. The fancier you kill, the more points. So if you jump off a building, you get more points. If you kill from a hay barrel, more points. Yeah. The multiplayer is decent. It's Brotherhood has amazing multiplayer. Revelations. I don't know if I didn't play much of Revelations multiplayer because I didn't like it because they changed it stuff and it was made it worse and the balancing was terrible. And then I think Assassin's Creed 3 might just be as bad, but Brotherhood has the best by a mile. As you can see, if you see in the top right hand corner, the discrete meter is going up. That happens. The more sneaky you are, as you can see, I'm at the highest I can go.
Performing notorious actions in your target's line of sight empties the approach.
And because I got the highest I can go, I got 450 points. You can get like 1,000 points. I've seen people get more. I believe there's like highest points on YouTube, stuff like that.
And managed to fill the approach meter entirely. You obtained an incognito bonus, the best possible approach bonus. Congratulations.
It's you know,
let's see what you can do with
it's basically the same, apart from it's worse. So yeah, it's the same. That's a good point. The multiplayer, the same but worse. Same Revelations, the same but worse. I feel like, you know, that it's basically the multiplayer doesn't feel like AC3 multiplayer. It feels like, you know, AC Revelations multiplayer. I don't know if they showed off multiplayer for AC4 yet. You can lock on to him. If they go out your line of sight, the lock on will go off. That's a little safety guard if you don't see them.
Use fast walk continuously to catch up with a moving target while staying unnoticed. Since you acted stealthily and managed to fill the approach meter entirely, You obtained an incognito bonus, the best possible approach bonus. Congratulations.
Is he Australian or British? Doesn't sound American. But you can fast walk by holding X. The multiplayer was chaos, but it was good. It was, you know, it wasn't that multiplayer. It was like throw your controller multiplayer. It was actually
Target
good.
saw your kill and tried to stun you. Kill your target now.
Where? Oh, fuck. Now that was an issue. That's what I remember. That's what I remember from Revelations. You
contesting your kill and reducing
contested
your
kill.
score. But your target died because the pursuer
Remove it
always
from
has the upper
AC4
hand
now,
in a direct
if you have it
confrontation.
in there. If they have multiplayer in AC4, because contested kill was the worst thing. It didn't have it in Brotherhood,
When you are a target,
and
you
it was just
cannot
one more
kill
thing
your
just to
pursuers.
annoy you.
Do not
And
directly confront them.
here's the thing:
Use haystacks, crowds, or benches
essentially,
to hide
every kill
and
you
take them
get
by
is a
surprise.
contested kill, and
Reach
it's
the checkpoint
pretty
and wait for your
silly
pursuer.
and annoying and stupid. And Brotherhood didn't have it, and
Good.
that's why Brotherhood is the best.
Stay here and wait for your pursuer.
Whispers,
Pay
another
close
bollocks
attention to
thing.
the sound.
Whispers.
You can hear whispers when your pursuer is close. Look around and try to spot the character hunting you. But do not betray yourself. Your pursuer
Now-
may not have identified you yet. A pursuer performing notorious actions while getting too close will be revealed with a red arrow.
Stun. Stun is
Perform a
square.
stun once the character is
Now,
highlighted.
the
Be on
stun
your guard. You must be
never
quick
really
if you
worked
want to stay
properly
alive.
in
Excellent.
any of the
This
multiplayers,
pursuer will remain
and it doesn't in
harmless
this
while
still.
stunned,
So
but a new pursuer
it's
is
a bit
already hunting
clunky.
you. Remember that the best way to stun your pursuers is to hide and wait to take them by surprise. Your
They-
pursuer's presence has been revealed. Wait and perform your stun at the right time.
But it was what was really
Well done.
awesome.
You have learned how
This
to
game
identify,
is pretty
approach,
team-based
and kill a
game,
target.
and
to
sometimes
defend
you would
yourself
pull off
against
these
the pursuer.
crazy stuff
Remember
where
that stealth actions are the key to getting
three,
more points
like
as a
3 or 4
pursuer
pursuers,
and to survive
like
longer as a
so.
target.
The one I would play the most would be like free for all, and then team-based one. So free for all is as you expect, but it's different. You have a target and you have a pursuer on you, and there's 8 players and everyone's got a different target. You know, sometimes you can have 3 targets on you. I think you probably know what it's like. But then the team-based one was where 2 teams, 4 were the pursuers, 4 were the hiders. So you'd have a team and your team would be hiding, and you'd have literally all 4 of you in one place. And or like, as you can see, right, do you wanna see if I can get anything here? Let's say this is a place, a hiding place. That's a hiding place there. That's a hiding place there, and then there. So you'd have one person in one person in the other one person in the other one, and then one person in another one, and then all 4 of your pursuers would come around the corner, and you would step out, and everyone would like punch them, stun them at the same time, and like everyone would fall like exactly at the same time. And when stuff like that happens, you're like, wow, that was awesome. Alright. And you would literally just
Now
go,
that
you
you have
go
acquired the
smack in the
basic
face, and then
killing
you turn
and hiding
around and smack him in the face,
you
and
are
turn
ready
around
to
and smack him
confront
in the
other
face.
players.
And it was pretty
Use what
funny.
you have learned to defeat your
Looking for game sessions.
You just like slap him around the face, like pee off. So now we're gonna have a proper multiplayer, I think.
Loading game
There's
session.
people playing. Hallelujah! I can actually play a game. Literally on the Wii U version, no one played it. No one played it. I believe there was like 10 people in the multiplayer. That's why I traded it in. And I was like, oh, I'll buy it one day. Again, I'll buy it for the Xbox 360 again, like one day if it's on sale. I got it for free. Thank you, Plus. Yeah. I didn't regret buying it for the Wii U because I think the Wii U version is the best version. The controller is really comfortable and quite relaxing to use, very weirdly. The Wii U version, Wii U controller fits in your hand very well. It's very good for AC3. I would also spend like, you know, at night, spend like 2 or 3 hours. The Wii U gamepad, I know this is PlayStation Plus, but the Wii U gamepad is extremely good for collecting collectibles, because
Your objective is to
you know,
find
collecting
and kill
collectibles on a big screen, you're like, eh. But then you could lay in bed and then you can collect collectibles while on the gamepad. So that's why I think collectible games work a lot better on the Wii U. So yeah. And you would like spend like 4 or 5 hours on the gamepad. So yeah, right, where is he? He's up there. As you can see, a lot of people climb on the rooftops already. Ah! That was my head. And this is the multiplayer. This is basically what the multiplayer is. I'm probably going to get to level 20 so I can lock those Uplay points. I was trying to get to level 20 on the Wii U version. Could get the Uplay points. I never was able to get them. I could never get them. So that was lame. I could never get them because of the fact. No. I could never get because I only got to level 14 on the Wii U version because there was no one playing it. So screw you, I lost some Uplay points for that because I used because you are able to get, you know, Uplay points. Very great system. It's basically achievement point. It's kind of like getting achievements, but you can actually use the points from achievements to get stuff in game. I had some left over, and I had to use the ones from left over to get all of it. So yeah, because I didn't have enough because I couldn't get the ones from the PS3. Because here's the thing, there's 4 achievements to get for Uplay points. So the first one gives you 10, then the second one gives you 20, and the third one gives you 30, and the last one gives you 40. This might. Oh god damn it. And then if you can actually go up to him and kick him in the face, which I believe you can't do in the third one, but you might be able to. I'm not sure. In the Brotherhood one. Why can't they just call this one Assassin's Creed 5? God damn you. Now. And then, so the first reward 10 points, second reward 20 points, third reward 40 points, fourth reward 40 points, and then you can unlock things, and there are 4 things to unlock, and the first thing costs 10 points, the second thing costs 20 points. You get the idea. Problem is I couldn't get the fourth one, which is to get to level 20, you get 40 points, 40 UP points, and so I had to use something from another game, so I'm actually out of Uplay points. I'm behind 40, you know, Uplay. I've lost 40 Uplay points that I can never use, essentially. But I do have 80 Uplay points left over,
Contract lost.
which is weird. Alright. Where is he? This is like one of those multiplayer that takes a while to get into. You know, if you haven't played it in a while, you're going to be really rusty, and it's going to take a while to get into it. There are whispers, and the problem is those whispers kind of make you have to use headphones. Oh god. Ah, see, contested kill, honourable death. I'm pretty sure if that was Brotherhood, I would have stunned him and got away. But because they put that contested kill in, and there's someone talking, they put that contested kill in.
Tu peux l'humilier. Tu gagnes 50 fois. Donc comme là-bas là, ça a tué. Putain.
Think you're an
Putain, mon
idiot.
contrat, parce que tu vois, on est à deux sur un même gars. On doit se tracer pour en niquer un. Comme là, j'ai personne, alors faut que je tarde. Putain.
You can do. I think you can do a little bit of tree running here, but if you do, don't buy. okay, the multiplayer is a big deal in AC3. People say, oh, the multiplayer is it's not a big deal, but it actually is a big part of Assassin's Creed because it's, you know, it's one of those games where, you know, people hate it. You know, this series doesn't need multiplayer. It's never been multiplayer before, but actually, Brotherhood had amazing multiplayer, and it was a big part of Brotherhood. Oh god, it was a big part of Brotherhood. And I believe it got like awards. Some people gave it like best new, like because you know, games, like every game started to get multiplayer. That like every single player game started to get multiplayer, and I believe like someone gave like an award to Brotherhood for like brand new best new feature in a new franchise or something. And it was like, and it deserves it because it's, you know, most games, oh god, most games that get multiplayer, that was single player, the multiplayer is worthless. Like Tomb Raider, I've heard it's terrible. You know, the only ones that have really done it really good, I think, are Uncharted and this. So, yeah. Apart from Uncharted 2's multiplayer and the multiplayer Uncharted 3 got better, and then Assassin's Creed multiplayer got worse as it went along. Oh god damn it. Yeah, I'm at last place, but I've been talking. I have an excuse. Problem is, some people get impatient and they run, but that's the worst way to do it. The way you win is by walking, and it actually takes a while to realise that. But once you do realise the way to win is just walking around, you win because everyone else is running. As you can see, contested kill,
Honorable death.
honourable death. For him it counts as contested kill, for you it counts as honourable death. Personally, I do think the multiplayer is still good, but if you're like, should I pick up AC3? Obviously, you should be picking up Assassin's Creed for the single player, but the multiplayer is still really good. And if you're looking for a unique multiplayer mode, I would try Assassin's Creed. But obviously, Assassin's Creed main feature is single player. But if you want Assassin's Creed multiplayer, I would pick up the Brotherhood, because I personally think it has the most multiplayer. Maybe it doesn't have as many people playing it nowadays. Maybe it'd be good if it went on PlayStation Plus. It's good that this went on PlayStation Plus because it can get. It's good for the multiplayer because people who own AC3 and want to play the multiplayer and then have no one to play with, now they have people to play with because. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, that's. Sometimes you'll accidentally kill the wrong person you didn't want to kill, because like I said, sometimes you will be in a situation where there's like 4 enemies around you and you accidentally kill the wrong person. Can happen.
Contested kill.
So you mean that contested kill bollocks? I hate it. I hate it. Because they can stun you. In Brotherhood, that would have been me a kill. That would have been a kill for me. It wouldn't have been a contested kill. It would have been a proper kill. But because of that, it was a contested kill. Oh. You have reached level 2. Alright.
You have finished 5th.
5th. I'm actually amazing at this game, I swear. I'll do one more match of showing you if I'm actually any good or not. Not bad. Not bad. He's 7 and 4. It's not like, is this 7 and 4? Then there's this bit. There's this cool little cutscene at the end, like Who did the best? Who got the most kills? Who did this? Who did the best of this? Who had the best blah blah blah? Who had the blah 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 blah? You have reached level 2. I think maybe because, you know, in AC2 and Brotherhood, Rome had a lot of heart to it, and the music and the surrounding and the people there, and then AC3 kind of lost that, I think, because of its setting. I think the pirate will bring heart back to it, you know, this like ho-ho and a bottle of rum, stuff like that. You know, it's bringing back a lot of colour to the series, bringing back a lot of colour to AC, because AC3 kind of went a bit grey. It had red coats, but it went a bit. It was green. It had lush green environments, but it didn't have that yellow and didn't have that Rome colour, and didn't have the colour on the buildings. The buildings are very grey in AC3. So AC4, I've seen that bit where he's like roaming through the streets. It looks beautiful, but that I'm worried about because they've only showed the next gen and PC versions. Where's the 360 and PS3 versions? Because I'm going to be buying AC4 for the Xbox or PS3, depending on what. I normally buy games for Xbox because not because I actually think the PS3 is better. At least for it's because of PlayStation Plus. Well, at least PS3 is better value for money. I'm going to sneeze, I think. Hang on a minute. Oh my god, my nose really hurts. Oh my god, Jesus. Won't sneeze. And a weird.
Your objective is to find and kill assigned targets.
Alright, here we go.
Avoid being killed by other players.
So, oh, I forgot what I was just saying now. Great. No. What was I saying? I was saying about like a PS3. I think the PS3 is better. Blah blah blah. But I will be buying probably 84 for Xbox because that's where I'm at the moment. I will be whenever and when I get the PS, I will be getting a PS4. But because I've been with the Xbox the most, and that's when I started with, I got, you know, I'm obviously not going to start buying games with PS3. It's my dog in the background. But you know what I mean. Because I've got my achievements there. You know, I mean, achievements don't matter too much. But that's where my friends are on the Xbox. But when the next gen, I'm not going to pay I'm not going to pay 430 quid just for achievements and just for, you know, stuff like that. I'm going to get a PS4. You understand. Fast walk, fast walk, fast walk, fast walk, fast walk. Die. Die, 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 die. But I will be getting, I'm Assassin's Creed 4 for this gen. I got AC3 for the Wii U. But, you know, main reason I buy it for the Xbox is because of online stuff. Oh dear. Because, you know, more people on the mic, more people, there's normally a better online, okay. The main reason I get games for Xbox is because PS3 has a bad frame rate. Sometimes, you know, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk getting a game for the PS3 if it has a bad frame rate. So that's why. That's my main reason. I think PS3 is better, but that's the main reason. It's not because I actually prefer Xbox. Oh dear. Oh dear. But I want to know what Assassin's Creed 4 looks like on this gen, because I am worried. Oh dear. I am worried it's going to look, I mean, it can't look any worse than AC3. I mean, but I want to know how it runs and how it looks, because I'm not going to get next gen. Earliest I'm going to get next gen is like maybe January, That's earliest, and I don't know if I am. So we'll have to see what happens. With next gen. I'm not in a hurry to buy next gen, especially PS4, because the best games are coming out around February. So it's not. I'm not too worried about getting a next gen yet. So, but but the thing is, there's hundreds of games I still haven't played. Like PS3, I haven't played Killzone. I haven't played Resistance. Is there anything else? I can't remember if there's anything else. There's probably other things. I haven't played Uncharted 1, which is funny, considering Uncharted 2 and 3 are like my favourite games. Oh dear. And I don't know what exclusives are there for the PS3. I can't think. I haven't played Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, which doesn't necessarily appeal to me as much, but it still looks kind of cool.
Contract lost.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know my. Right. They killed my. I was gonna. Frame rate went a bit weird then. You know, I don't know what exclusives are for the PS3. I can't think. God damn it! I can't think.
Honorable death.
What used to be really cool in. It doesn't happen as much in 3, but in Revelations, you would run from your opponent, and it would literally take. You'd just be running. You'd be like, run, get away from me, run, run, run. Pretty funny. You're not him, are you? No. He's in this area. Oh dear. That was my neck. But it's Assassin's Creed. The franchise is a beloved franchise by me. I love it. The story is amazing. I'm a huge history nerd. Huge. Like I could watch about 100 programs of history and not get bored. I don't know, which is pretty funny. But when I do watch them, rarely I'm very interested in stuff like that. Obviously it's fiction. Some of it's fiction, some of it's real. But I'm very interested in the story anyway. I love the story. You know. I love really. I hate and love stories where you have no idea what's going on, because I'm like, this is awesome. I've got no idea what's going on, and I'm like, I kind of want to know what's going on at the same time. God damn it! Where is he? Is that you? Yeah. You! Kill him! Yes, I stunned him! Yes! I stunned him! Alright. Give me an opponent. It's whispers, so that means my opponent is somewhere. He's dead. There's you know, there's a kind of a control problem with, but this happens with like a lot of games, a lot of third-person games. I don't know why they couldn't just do this, but you hold X to fast walk, but then you can't move the camera. So what you do is you can't hold X with your thumb. I hold X with my finger that's right next to the right thumb. What they need to do is put fast walk, just click it down. Why can't fast walk be on the click? On the clicky clicky. On the clicky clicky clicky. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Contract lost.
Oh my contract. Oh. It's not very gory. Not too gory. I mean, not really. Assassin's Creed 3 was probably the goriest, but the multiplayer's not. I've never really, Assassin's Creed is not gory. Not really. Barely. The only real blood is when there's blood on your sword, but there's not really too much blood. I wouldn't call it gory. Assassin's Creed 3 is probably, I mean, what do you mean by gory? For gory for me is when there's like lots of blood, decapitation, stuff like that. But I guess in Assassin's Creed 3 there's like, you can hang your opponents, which isn't very nice. We can do. You can. They were supposed to be like what's that thing? They were supposed to be where you skinned your opponents. Yeah, then they took it out. I can completely understand why they took it out. So yeah. Now, completely understand why they took it out. They took it out because apparently it wasn't historically accurate. Maybe that's the only reason they took it out. Maybe if it was historically accurate, they would have kept it in. That would have been a pretty big deal, wouldn't it? Skinning your human counterparts, human. Skinning the British. Now that might have got the British a bit weird. That's a bit weird to talk about it, but controversy. I don't know. I mean, you never see that in games. Is there ever been one game where you skin a human? That's a bit weird. Came second. I was only the guy in first was level 21, and I was level 3, so that's my excuse. I kind of wish there was a mode. I say because free running is such a big part of Assassin's Creed. Maybe not as much as AC3, but I wish there's a multiplayer free running mode where, it'd be cool if there was a multiplayer.
If you want to improve your technique, I have identified.
It'd be cool if there was a.
If you want to, well, it seems that you are.
It'd be cool if there was just a free roam multiplayer where it was like a free running space, and then there was also like free running multiplayer where maybe you have to catch your opponent. Like your opponent gets like 2 seconds head start, and then you have to chase him and try and kill him. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Because free running is such a big part of it, and there's barely, because people said Assassin's Creed has become less. It's not really an Assassin's game anymore. But the multiplayer is very assassinations. Planning out how you're going to kill him. Very walking. And there's not much free running in the multiplayer, unless you get chased and you're like run. But it'd be cool if there was a free running mode. Obviously, they've said it's impossible to have AC4 do the ship battles. They've said they've tried it and it's like ridiculously difficult, which you completely understand. It would be really cool if they could do it at one point, and I hope they can. You know what I want? I kind of want like a pirate. Yeah, I really want that, but I don't want it just to be, if they are able to do it, like eventually, obviously, I mean, here's the thing, people are like, oh, it's next gen, the next gen version of AC4 is going to look 100 times better. Will it? Will it really? I don't think it will, because, I mean, it obviously does, but I don't think the 360 version is going to look that much worse. Maybe the draw distance, but maybe the draw distance won't be as good, maybe the render distance won't be as good, but maybe up close, what's in front of you won't look as bad, it'll look as nearly as good. Maybe the shadows, but maybe the important stuff like the textures won't look as much better, because I mean, you're thinking about it, if it's on the same, if it's on the 360 and it's on the Xbox One, it's on the PS4, they can't really, I don't think they can really have make it that much better looking for reasons, you know. But with AC5 for next gen only will look really good. Maybe that's why they couldn't. Maybe they will do. They will do a. Maybe the next gen versions can handle pirate ships, and they could do it, but they didn't want to do it because they didn't want to leave out 360 people, which is fair enough. But you know, maybe that would be an advantage of next gen. But you know, people would get pissy, obviously. But maybe they'd be like, it's the next gen version. It's supposed to have different stuff. I don't know. But if they eventually do ship stuff in the multiplayer, I don't want just battles. I want just like driving around with your friends. Your friends can like jump on your boat. You can jump in the water, go on the water together. You know, look for treasure together, stuff like that. That'd be really cool. Or like you can be a shipmate. Yeah, you can be like first mate. You can be on the cannons while he's driving it. That'd be really cool. That's what we need. If we're gonna do the battles, make it so there's a team ship battle and a free-for-all battle. Like, so free-for-all is you command your own ship, and then there's like 8 other ships or something, or 4 other ships, depending on how much the game can handle it. And then in team mode, you can have like 4 people on your ship. So there's 4 ships, and then on each ship there's 16 players, and then 4 people on each ship. So one person's driving the ship, and then there's 3 other people doing other stuff. How cool would that be? There's like one person in the crow's nest with the telescope, one person on the cannon, and then one person like underneath doing other stuff, like bringing the barrels up or something to like light the gunpowder. That'd be really cool. So that's PlayStation Plus Assassin's Creed multiplayer. This video is like longer than the freaking single player one. Didn't mean to do that, and this is 42 minutes long. But yeah, personally, I think this is the worst one. It's not bad by any means. But it's minor annoyances that make it worse. And if you want to get into Assassin's Creed multiplayer, I would pick up Brotherhood because I think it's the best. So yeah.